All right, we're about to dive into this truly remarkable conversation between two absolute legends from Egypt, who come from completely different worlds. Sir Magdy Yacoub, the king of hearts, and of course Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king of football. What we're going to do is uncover how their incredibly unique journeys to the top actually reveal a shared blueprint for living a truly meaningful life. I mean, on the surface, it's a super odd pairing, right? One guy is saving lives in an operating room, the other is scoring goals in a packed stadium. But what's so fascinating is that when you really dig in, their core philosophies on things like ambition, success, and purpose, well, they're practically identical.
So, where does it all begin? Well, like a lot of these amazing stories, it all starts with a dream from when they were kids. But here's the thing. Their dreams could not have come from more different places.
Yeah, you can really see the contrast here. Two totally different starting blocks. On one hand, you've got Dr. Yacoub, whose entire life's mission was sparked by this one really tragic event. And then you have Salah. His dream started with something so simple. Just the joy of kicking around a ball that was literally made of old socks.
Just let that sink in for a second. He's only 7 years old. A family tragedy happens, and that's it. It gives him this laser-focused, unwavering mission for the rest of his life. He even said himself he never looked left or right after that. His path was set. Absolutely incredible. Now, you compare that to Mo Salah, and it's a totally different story. His dream didn't just appear out of nowhere in a flash. It evolved. It grew with him. First it was just about playing football on the street. Then it was, okay, can I get into a club? Then, can I make it in Europe? His ambition just kept getting bigger and bigger with every step he took.
But of course, a dream that huge, it's never easy, right? It always comes at a cost. And for both of these guys, that road to the top was just full of incredible sacrifice, a ton of self-doubt, and some really, really harsh criticism.
Wow, this is such a raw and honest thing for Salah to admit. Picture this. He's just a young player, his teammates are teasing him, coaches are criticizing him, and his reaction isn't to get angry or fight back. Nope, he'd go hide in the bathroom and cry, and then channel all that hurt into just working harder, all because he was just so terrified of losing his one big chance. And then, when he finally makes it to Europe, the challenges just got even bigger. I mean, we're not just talking about what happens on the field. He had to tackle new languages, figure out completely new cultures, and the biggest thing? He said he had to totally change his entire mindset just to survive and thrive so far from home. And then you have Dr. Yacoub's story, which is just, wow. It's so brutally honest about the personal sacrifice. His wife tells him he's a failure. And it wasn't because she was being cruel. She was pointing out this heartbreaking truth. He was so busy saving the children of the world that his own kids didn't even know him.
So, okay, with all of that struggle and all that sacrifice, how did it change how they think about success? What does success really mean to them? This is where it gets really interesting, because their answers are almost exactly the same.
Take Salah. For him, success has nothing to do with the trophies or the fame. It's incredibly simple. He breaks it down into two parts. First, on a personal level, are you happy? Are you content and at peace? And second, professionally, do you wake up excited to go do the thing you love? That's it. Everything else is just noise.
And then listen to this from Dr. Yacoub. It's like he's reading from the same script. He says true success is something you feel in your heart. It's a conversation you have with yourself. It's about proving to yourself that you're on the right path. It's got absolutely nothing to do with public opinion. To really hammer this point home, Dr. Yacoub brought up this famous line from a Rudyard Kipling poem. The idea is that both triumph and disaster, the big wins and the big losses, they're both imposters. They're just temporary states that can mislead you and pull you off course. The real work is staying grounded and true to your own path, no matter what. Okay, so with that kind of mindset, you have to wonder, at what point did their work stop being just a job and turn into something way, way bigger? When did it become a real calling?
Well, for Dr. Yacoub, that moment came really early in his career. He saw these kids, so brave, but facing death with no hope. And right then, he knew his life's work had to be a mission to give them that hope. For Mo Salah, that big aha moment came a lot later. It was after that historic World Cup qualification. That's when he truly understood that his impact was so much bigger than just football.
Dr. Yacoub just says it perfectly. He never thought of what he did as just a profession.
From the very beginning, it was a message. It was a way to serve humanity and to try to alleviate some of their pain.
And it's amazing, because Salah landed in the exact same place. He realized the whole thing became so much bigger than him just being a football player. He became a symbol of possibility. His journey was now a message to millions of kids that, hey, you can actually achieve your dreams, no matter where you come from. Which brings us to the end, and honestly, this might be the most powerful piece of shared wisdom of all. They were both asked, what's the one single piece of advice you would give to your younger self? And their answers, well, they pretty much sum up their entire philosophy.
Dr. Yacoub's answer, it was just one single word in Arabic, istamar. It means persevere. Keep going. Don't stop.
And these words here really show what that one word, persevere, truly means. I mean, think about it. Both of these men had people, important people, people they respected, telling them they were never going to make it. So their final, shared message is crystal clear. You have to develop this unshakable inner belief in your own path, tune out all the noise, and just keep going.
So that really leaves us with a final question to think about. In your own life, what are those imposters of success and failure that tend to pull you off course? And, taking a lesson from these two incredible icons, how can you start to learn to treat those two things just the same?